I feel as though that under the current agreement that Fay Vincent tried to pass over to the players and the owners agreed upon is another it's just another delay. The owners haven't really dealt in good faith for quite a long time. The verbal agreements and the verbal promises that have been made by them over the years, and I don't mean just last year or the year before, have always ended up in another confrontation. So, in effect, what they want to do is to play this current year, 1990, with no contract, no agreement between the players and the owners.
Which takes away your only weapon, and that's to strike.
Well, that's exactly right. And if that's taken away, then you know the rest of the story. You know how quickly the issues will be addressed if they have a year's grace period and whether they have to do anything or not. So,
yeah, don't call us, we'll call you.
Really? So
right.
I believe that this thing's going to have to be resolved before we start playing.
So, and this is the lockout really hurts teams like the White Sox. You got a lot of questions. You don't know who's going to be playing where. The pitching staff very young. They don't even have a staff together. And older players such as yourself, I mean, you've got to stay in condition, but it's not baseball condition, timing down and so forth. I mean, Linda's got to be going nuts with you hanging around the house.
She said, get out of here. No, I think you're exactly right. It does. It hurts the real young players and it hurts the older players. The players in the middle are basically have established themselves. They know the positions they're going to play. They know exactly what they have to do, and they can rely on basically on their youth to bring them around quick, get them ready to play quick. But the younger players who have to fight out of the logjam at their positions or to prove their worth aren't going to get that opportunity. And the older players that maybe need a little spring training or at least need the mental build-up preparation to the beginning of the year, they need a few weeks to get going.
Because you're like 58 now, right?
Well, this morning when I woke up, I felt just about that.
Yeah, I mean, you told me you're working out with Casey over at the high school.
That's right. I'll be going over there later on, and I've been over there. I do a little bit of hitting over there, and I do a little bit of instructing, and I do some throwing and a little running, and I warm up some of the pitchers.
So he's got to be kicking your butt now, right? How old is he?
He's 18.
Oh, man.
And speaking of that youthful enthusiasm, there's no way you can gear up to meet that. You just have to, be a crafty old veteran and take him that way.
Yeah, well, Carlton, I don't want you to tighten up here. Get back to your workout. And as Chet Kopic would say, hey, Fisk, I appreciate it very much.
Okay, Mark.
All right, Carlton, thanks a lot.
Personal friend you are.
Yes.
All right.
Algie and Frito. Right. See you later.
All right, bye.
Carlton Fisk, who I know for a fact works out in nylons and high heels on those leg workouts. 591 WLUP. Let's